वेदान्तार्थविभासकाय गुरवे शान्ताय सन्न्यासिने नानावादी नगेन्द्रसङ्घपवये योगीन्द्रवन्द्याय च मोहध्वान्तदिवाकराय भगवत्पादाभिधां बिभ्रते तस्मै भाष्यकृते नमोऽस्तु सततम् पूर्णाय बोधात्मने ओम्। ब्रह्माहं यत्प्रसादेन मयि विश्वं प्रकल्पितम् श्रीमत्स्वयं प्रकाशाख्यं प्रणौमि जगतां गुरुम्। यः परमात्मा जगत्सृष्ट्वा प्रविवेश पुनः स्वयं तं कृष्णं प्रत्यगात्मानं वन्दे गोपीं मनोहरम्। यस्य प्रसादादहमद्वयात्मा विश्वं समस्तं मयि कल्पितं च तं सर्वलोकैकगुरुं सदाश्री स्वयं प्रकाशं गुरुमानतोऽस्मि। गुरूणां चरणां भोजं प्रणिपत्य निरन्तरं तत्कृपालेशतोऽद्वैत चिन्ताकौस्तुभमारभे। ओम्। Now, the Sambandha Trayam, what is the Sambandham? Okay, Sambandham means something that, a relation that exists between the words of the sentence, between the words and the objects of the sentence, and between the meaning, the objects of those words, and that the object meant by the sentence as such. That what is finally meant by the sentence as such. So there are these three sambandhas that they are categorized over here. So the first one is samanadhikaranyam. Samanadhikaranyam means bhinna pravritti nimittanam shabdanam ekasmin arthe vrittihi. There are two different words. Okay. Now two different words, and they have come into the sentence with two different reasons. So their pravritti nimitta, the reason why they have come, nimitta, is different, bhinna. Yet ekasmin arthe vrittihi, he had both of those words, then show the same object, in spite of them having come into the sentence with different reason. Okay, different reason you will understand. So in order to make this point clear, we have the classic example, Soyam Devadattaha. Now, Saha Ayam Devadattaha, that is this Devadatta. Saha, that is this Ayam Devadattaha. Devadatta is a person. So Pujya Gurudev used to, give this example with a lot of dramatization. Mr. Gupta, I met him in Delhi 10 years back, and then now I'm meeting him in Mumbai, Bombay. So Taddesha, Tatkala, Etaddesha, Etatkala Vishishta. So we have these words, and they have their specific meanings. So Soyam Devadattaha iti yatra Tatkala Vishishta. So that Devadatta, who is that whom you have met in that particular place at that particular time? So Tatkala. Taddesha Vishishta. Qualified by that time, qualified by that place. So Tatkala Vishishta Devadatta Vachaka Sa Shabdaha. So by that Sa Shabda, Saha, that, what have you gained? Tatkala Vishishta Devadatta. Tatkala, Taddesha, whatever. But not present here, but there. So Tatkala Vishishta Devadatta Vachaka Sa Shabdasya. Now, okay, now that Shabdasya will mean Sambandha. Remember, Sambandha is to be seen. Okay, like Ramasya Banaha, Ramasya Bhrataram. Okay, like that. Ramasya Bhrata Lakshmanaha, like that. That Sya will mean Sambandha, Shashti Vibhakti. Shashti. So, Devadatta Vachaka Shabdasya, what happens with that Shabda? Etat Kala Vishishta. I am Shabdaha, this Devadatta, means he is qualified by this present time. Etat Kala Vishishta Devadatta Vachaka, I am Shabdasya cha. So, Sa Shabda, I am Shabdaha. What are they doing? They are presenting, Sa Shabda is presenting you Devadatta who is qualified by past, that time. And I am Shabdaha is presenting you Devadatta who is qualified by present time. Etat Kala Vishishta Devadatta. Vachaka Shabda, I am Shabdasya cha. But both these words, Saha Shabda and I am Shabda, mean what? This Devadatta Pinda. That Devadatta is this Pinda. Pinda means this, the structure. So, Ekasmin Devadatta Pinde Vrittihi. Both these words. Otherwise, you have somebody named Shivaji in your family. Now this fellow says, that Shivaji and this Shivaji, that Shivaji is Chhatrapati Shivaji, a man of great character, bravery, and all those virtues. And this fellow are useless. So that Shivaji, this Shivaji, does it mean when you say that Shivaji, Tatkala Vishishta Shivaji, Etatkala Vishishta, do they mean the same person? No. So these two words are presenting Tatkala Vishishta, Etatkala Vishishta person. But now Soyam Devadattaha presents you with what? Though Saha presents you with Tatkala Vishishta, and I am Shabdaha presents you with Etatkala Vishishta, yet both these words converge together and show Devadatta Pinda, show this Devadatta. Got it? So, Ekasmin Arthe Vrittihi, Ekasmin Arthe, Ekasmin Devadatta Pinde Vrittihi, iti, and that's why both these words are have Samanadhikaranyam, both of them, the words have the same location. Adhikaranam means location. Where is their location? Same, Samana Adhikaranam, and that's why they have the quality called as Samanadhikaranyam. First Sambandha. So this first Sambandha is between what? Between these words. Padayoho Samanadhikaranyam. Now we are going to see Padartha. So the Padas have presented Artha. So that what is the Padartha? Also the Padartha of the word Tat, or the Padartha of the word Saha, and the Padartha of the word Ayam. Now we have to see what is their relationship. Padarthayoho Visheshana Vishesha Bhava Sambandha. So the Padarthas don't have Samanadhikaranyam. Got it? The padarthas don't have samanadikaranyam. What has samanadikaranyam? Padas have samanadikaranyam. But what is the sambandha of the padarthas presented by those words? Padarthayoho visheshana vishesha bhava sambandha. They have a sambandha which is called as visheshana vishesha. Meaning, visheshana means the adjective, and vishesha means the what do they call it? Substantive. Okay, adjective and substantive. Like Vannimanayam Parvataha, Vannimat Parvataha. So Vanni over there becomes the Visheshana of the Parvata. Visheshyata, Prakarata. And this is Visheshya. Visheshyata is there in the Parvata. Visheshana, Agni becomes the Prakara. So it is called as Prakarata. Okay. And that's why, how is this Parvat? Vishishta. But now over there we will not go. Over here, let's understand. Padarthayoho visheshana vishesha bhava sambandha. Visheshana is adjective, vishesha is substantive. How? Yatha tatraiva, in the same example. Which example? The classic. Soyam devadattaha only we will deal with. Sashabdartha. How is that the artha presented by the word saha? Artha meaning the object. Okay, now don't forget this. Sashabdartha tatkala vishishta. How is that tatkala vishishta? Ayam shabdartha etatkala vishishta. With both of them, what happens? So, etatkala vishishta, tatkala vishishta, sa shabda sabdartha tatkala vishishta, ayam shabda etatkala vishishta yoho. Between these two words, saha and ayam, anyonya bheda vyavartakataya. What has happened? Both these words have removed the difference, bheda, anyonya bheda, the mutual difference which was there was removed by these both the words, and that's why bheda vyavartakataya visheshana vishesha bhava sambandha. And we have to apply this where? In our vakyam Tattvanusandhanam. Now the third. Saha ayam. Ayam saha. That is this, this is that. That is this Devadatta is that Devadatta whom you had met 20 years ago. Like Saha ayam. That is this. Ayam, this is that. Saha iti padayoho arthayoho va. The padas or even the padarthas presented by these words. What happens over there? Aviruddha vakyarthatvena. Aviruddha vakyarthena. So that what is presented by the sentence between, so now the object meant by the sentence and the objects meant by those words or the words themselves. Okay, what happens over here? Laksha lakshana bhava sambandha. You can draw a chart. Pada, padartha. Okay. And then below that, write vakyartha. So now between these, you can draw arrows which will converge together and become a Y. Okay. Now So the pada becomes the lakshana. And that what is indicated by that lakshana is the vakyartha. So vakyartha becomes the lakshya when the pada is the lakshana. Or in the other case, the padartha becomes the lakshana and vakyartha becomes the lakshya. Okay? Indication and the indicated. Lakshya lakshana bhava sambandha. Yatha tatraiva. So again, let's go back to our sentence which is used as an example. Yatha tatraiva soyam ityadi vakye sa shabda ayam shabdayoho tadarthayoho va aviruddha devadatta pindena vakyarthena saha lakshya lakshana bhava sambandha. So the word saha and ayam, what happens with them? That they become the indicators of the vakyartha. They do not directly show that, they become only the lakshana. And that what is the lakshya is the vakyartha. I understand that, this may immediately become a little difficult, but we need to move on this. It will come even later on, but this much is good. So now you have seen between the padas and the vakyartha, there is lakshya lakshana bhava sambandha. Between the padartha and the vakyartha, also there is lakshya lakshana bhava sambandha. So now we have all the three sambandhas explained to us through the illustration of Soyam Devadattaha. If this is understood, now we can apply it in our present case, which is Tattvamasi. Yatatha, so Yatha is done, just as we have seen over there. Tatha, Tattvamasyadi Vakye, Tattvam Padayoho, Parokshatva, Aparokshatva, Vishishta, Ishvara Jiva Vachakayoho, Akhanda Chaitanye, Tatparyena Vrittihi Samanadi Karanyam. Now look at that. These padas, Tat Pada and Tvam Pada. These padas are Vachakas. Vachakas means, you understand what is Vachaka? The names. Okay, and let's say Vachaka means the name, and Vach means that what is meant by those names. So Vachakas, Padas. Padas will always be Vachakas, and that what is meant by that is the Vach. So what is meant by the word Tat is Ishvara. How is this Ishvara? Paroksha. Parokshatva, and that what is meant by the word Tvam is Aparoksha, directly known. Ishvara is indirectly known, because you will have to rely on the words of the Shastra. That's why it will be indirectly known. This is directly known. So Parokshatva, Aparokshatva Vishishta. Parokshatva, Aparoksha Vishishta. Parokshatva Vishishta kaun hai? Ishvara. Aparokshatva Vishishta, what is that? Jivaha. Vachakayoho, so this Tat and Tvam are Vachakas of Ishvara and Jiva. Correct? They are the Vachakas. Tat Pada is the Vachaka of Ishvara, and Tvam Pada is the Vachaka of Jiva. How is this Ishvara? Parokshatva Vishishta. How is this jiva aparokshatva vishishta? So now, vachakayoho akhanda chaitanya, but both these words finally converge where? Tatparyena akhanda chaitanya, mean the akhanda chaitanya. Tatparyena vrittihi iti samanadhikaranyam. You know, this is an exercise that I'm going to leave for you. Oh, Swamiji, what should we do in meditation? Do this. Koi baat nahi. Oh, no, we thought meditation is something special. You know, we are going to see lights. You will see all lights. Oh, doesn't matter. Tatparyena vrittihi samanadhikaranyam. Tatha tattvam padarthayoho ishvara jivayoho अन्योन्य भेद व्यावर्तकतया तत्वमसि त्वं तदसि इति विशेषण विशेष्य भावः. So between the padarthas, what is there? Visheshana visheshya bhava. Why is there visheshana visheshya bhava? Because anyonya bheda vyavartakataya. They remove the mutual differences when in the sentence. Otherwise, what is meant by Ishvara? Parokshatva Vishishta. What is meant by Jiva? Aparoksha Vishishta Chaitanya. But now, when it is said that Tat and Tvam is one and the same, what has it done? It has removed the difference which was seen as that Visheshana. So therefore, Tatparyena vrittihi akhanda chaitanya. Where is that? Vishesh anyonya bheda vyavartakataya tatvamasi tvam tadasi iti visheshana visheshya bhavaha. Tatha tattvam padayoho tadarthayoho vakyarthena aviruddha akhanda chaitanyena saha viruddhansha parityagena laksha lakshana bhavaha. So also now the padas and padarthas, they become the lakshana of what? Of akhanda chaitanya. So if the tat pada also has to mean akhanda chaitanyam, tvam pada also has to mean akhanda chaitanyam, which means that the difference which was there, which is seen between the tat and tvam, will have to be dropped, and therefore viruddhamsha parityagena, what will have to be done? Viruddhamsha will have to be dropped, relinquished. Viruddhamsha parityagena laksha lakshana bhavaha taduktam samanadhikaranyancha visheshana visheshyata laksha lakshana bhavascha padartha pratyagatmanam. So this has he now more lagate hain. This is what is shown to with the authority of our teachers. Samanadhikaranyancha visheshana visheshyata laksha lakshana bhavascha padartha pratyagatmanam. Okay. Asyarthastu uktaha eva. So this has been explained. Etad abhiprayena vakyavruttavapi uktam. So in this, the text by Bhashyakara Bhagwan, which is called as Vakyavritti, over there also it is said, Tattvanusanthana vakyancha tadatmya pratipadane lakshau tattvam padarthau dvau upadaya pravartate. Tattvanusanthana vakyancha. Okay. This Vakyam Tattvamasi, what is that meant for? For tadatmya pratipadane. What is tadatmyam over here? That tadatmyam is not, the general tadatmyam which we have. What is that? Bheda saishnu abheda, etc. That is not meant by the word tadatmyam over here. What is meant by tadatmyam? Akhanda swarupam. What is meant by the word tadatmyam here in this present case? Akhanda swarupam. So tadatmya pratipadane lakshau tattvam padarthau upadaya pravartate. Okay? So thus by collecting the padarthas meant by the words tat and tvam. What are those padarthas? Laksha, laksharthas, not the vachyartha. Lakshau tattvam padarthau dvau upadaya pravartate. Thus we have that. And so now we know how this vakyam is going to, what is the sambandham, what are the three kinds of sambandhas between the padas with each other, of the padarthas with each other, and what is the sambandham between the padas and vakyartha and padarthas with the vakyartha. So there are these three sambandhas: samanadhikaranyam, visheshana vishesha bhava sambandha, and laksha lakshana bhava sambandha. So we have seen this. With these three sambandhas, now this vakyam is moving forward to reveal its meaning. But how? That there is yet one more thing. Okay, the way in this vakyam functions, because it is all like a machinery which will function. This vakyam is also like a machinery. It is a karanam. It is going to work as a karanam, as a tool. So there is a perfect way. There is nothing like haphazard. No, what do they call? Hocus pocus, that mystical business. No. Samsargasya va vishishtasya va vishishtaikyasya va pratyakshadi viruddhatvena tattvamusyadi vakya pratipadyatva ayogad. Now, it's a general vakyam, this samsarga vishishta, we will have to see. Or maybe I have explained it even before. The sambandha between the padarthas, okay, will be indicated by the pratyaya which gets added to the original word. Pratipadika padam. It is called as pratipadika. To this pratipadika padam, though in grammar pratipadika is not called as padam, but the Nayayikas called that also as padam, and even the supting pratyayas which get added to make Ramaha, Ramam, Ramena, Ramaya, Ramat, Ramasya, all these things are happening. The prepositions, in English we call it preposition. These prepositions are shown to us, the prepositions show us what the sambandham of the padarthas with each other. And this is called as samsarga. This is the syntax of the sentence. So samsarga, that is called as the samsarga. Vishishta means now that vishishta with kartrutvam. So now karta will be vishishtam with the kartrutvam. Kartrutvam of, let us say, the gamana kriya. Ramaha vanam gacchati mein. So everywhere the sambandham will be there, and which will be indicated by the prepositions. And now over here, therefore, it becomes vishishta, gets qualified by those particular things. Okay. So this is how the vakyam in general functions. But in case of Tattvamasi, samsarga or vishishta aikya is not possible pratyakshadi viruddhatvena, because there is going to be the problem, and that problem is pratyaksha viruddha. You cannot say Jiva is God. God is Jiva. What God? Which Jiva is God then? Your question will be. So there is Pratyaksha Viruddha. Pratyakshadi Viruddhatvena. So Samsarga and Vishishta Vakyartha cannot be there. Then what will be it? Akhandatvam. Okay. 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 In the commentary part, on page number 120 in the physical copy, the third paragraph, just look at this one sentence and then we will move. Actually, there is a lot over here, but it's fine. Tathapi samsargatvam va vishishtvatvam va na vakya pratipadyatve tantram. Then what is it? Abhimata samsargadehe api vakyarthatvapatte kim tarhi. Then what is it that becomes the tantram? What is it that determines the determinant to tell you what is the vakyartha? It says tatparya vishayatvam. That what is tatparya vishayatvam. Tatparyam now is, what is the nature of Brahman? Brahman is akhanda chaitanyam. That is what tatparya vishayatvam. Tatparyancha brahmani. So what is it that is meant finally by the entire Upanishad to be shown to you? Brahma. So Brahma is the Tatparya Vishaya. How did you come to understand that the Upanishad wants to show Brahman? So this Tatparyam is also reached through a process. What is that process? Process of Shadvidha Lingas. That there are 6 indications how the intention of the speaker is concluded. What is intended by the speaker will be concluded by these 6 indications. Who is the speaker in this case? Shruti herself, because Shruti is the words. Okay, speaker over here is Shruti, the words only. So, Brahmani Tatparyam. How did you come to the Shruti's Tatparyam to understand this is a Tatparyam will be reached through these six techniques or 6 indications. Even when any one of us is speaking, you will understand the intention. What is it that is finally meant by that speaker? Only if you look for these indications. What are those? We will come across those. So now the Tatparyam of the Upanishad is in showing Brahman, and that Vedantanam avadritam iti, and this Brahman is akhandam, partless. There is nothing that can say Brahman is santam, khanditam, etc. Akhandam Brahma vakyarthaha. Anabhyupagamasiya purusha doshatvat. But we will not accept it. If you are not going to accept it, it is your defect. Because you want to insist about Brahman being something living in some Vaikuntha lok, Kailas lok, whatever that you want to say. Or if you cannot see this is what is meant by the Shruti, if it becomes unacceptable to you, anabhyupagama agar aapka ho raha hai, to kyun? Purusha doshatvat. It is solely because of the Purusha dosha. Shruti is clear. So what is akhandam? Brahma. So that, and then what is there in Brahman? Akhandatvam. Therefore, now he explains what is akhandatvam. Akhandatvam nama vijatiya swajatiya swagata bheda shunyatvam. What is akhandatvam? That what is free from vijatiya bheda, sajatiya bheda, Swagata Bheda. Okay? And we have seen this in detail when, actually we did it. Sarvasya prapanchasya brahma vyatiriktasya kalpitatvena mithyatvad vijatiya bheda shunyata. But sir, let us say Brahma is Chaitanyam, and this world which we are seeing, including this body-mind complex, is all Jadam. So there is a Bheda, and that Bheda is Vijatiya Bheda. Brahma belongs to the Jati of Chetana, and the world, Prapancha, belongs to the Jati of Achetana, Jada Jati. So now there are these two Jatis, Vijatiya Bheda is there. So we say that this Vijatiya Bheda is also not there. Why not there? Because that what is Vijatiya, Achetana, what is its status? Mithya. And then that what is Mithya, can it cause duality? Can it become something that can be said as other and counted as other? Though you are saying rope and the snake is Mithya Padartha. So when you are told, bring the rope, then also bring the snake, will that be the case? Will there be a second thing? Never. So that what is Mithya Padartha, what will it be? What will its status being Mithya? The Vijatiya Bheda which is seen between Chetana and Achetana, is not there. And therefore Vijatiya Bheda Shunyam. Kaisa hai hamara Paramatma? Vijatiya Bheda Shunyam. Then Jiva Paramatmanoho Atyantaikyat Sajatiya Bheda Shunyata. Well, sir, Vijatiya Bheda is not there, but Sajatiya Bheda is possible. Where is Sajatiya Bheda? That Brahman is also, Paramatma is also Chetana, Jiva is also Chetana. But Jiva is small, Paramatma is infinite. But Jiva is Parichinna, Paramatma is Aparichinna. So there is, even if there is no Vijatiya Bheda, there is a possibility of Sajatiya Bheda. So we say even this Sajatiya Bheda is also not there, because this Vakyam alone is going to show you Jiva Paramatmanoho Atyanta Aikyat. Atyanta Aikyam. Jiva, that what is called as Jiva is Paramatma, and that what is called as Paramatma is not different from this Jiva. Saha ayam saha, soham aham saha. Okay, this is the Hamsa Gayatri. Jiva Paramatmanoho Atyantaikyat Sajatiya Bheda is also not there. Therefore, Sajatiya Bheda Shunyata. Ekarasatvat Swagata Bheda Shunyata. And so also the internal differences are also not there. Swagata Bheda is also not there. And therefore, this Brahma Vastu is how? Bheda Shunyam Abhedaha. This Bheda Shunyata is called as Akhandatvam of Brahman. Okay, this is called as Akhandatvam. Okay. Akhandatvam can be still defined in yet another manner. 124 physical copy. Go to 158 in PDF. Athava Trivida Pariched, in between whatever has been presented by the commentary, is extremely important, and that all those details are fill in the blanks, though you are not able to see that there are gaps over here, but there are plenty, and those are filled in between the lines. There is a lot, and that the work has been done by the commentary. So it is there. And now bada klishta hai, klesh hai, Swamiji, very difficult, we can't do it. Don't cry. We will have to do. Athava त्रिविध परिच्छेद शून्यत्वम अखंडत्वम. शून्यत्वम नहीं है, शून्यत्वम है वो. रकार की जो रेफ नीचे लगी है ना, रेफ, वो नहीं होनी चाहिए. श is also written like this in the older texts. Okay. अथवा त्रिविध परिच्छेद शून्यत्वम अखंडत्वम. What is akhandatvam? That which is free from trividha pariccheda. What is the trividha pariccheda? What was the first one? Akhandatvam. Bheda shunyatvam. And you all remember what is bheda. Okay. So trividha bheda shunyatvam is called as akhandatvam. Athava trividha paricheda shunyatvam. Those factors responsible for division. So, and so that which appears divided is parichinna. So those parichedakas, paricheda is only absent, and that absence of the paricheda is called as akhandatvam, not akhandam. Okay? Trividha paricheda shunyatvam akhandatvam. What are those three factors which are divisive factors? Desha, Kala, and Vastu. Deshataha, there and here. So the space becomes the differentiating factor. Then and now, time becomes the differentiating factor. This and that, objects become the differentiating factor. So now all these three parichedas are absent. Okay, why absent? Vibhutvat, because Brahmavastu Paramatma is Vibhu. Vibhu means pervasive. And so Vibhutvat Desha Paricheda Shunyatvam. Why is there Kala Paricheda Shunyatvam? Nityatvat. Okay, Nityatvat. Was there, not now, will be there. Such things are not possible. Bhagwan आएंगे, आएंगे क्या आएंगे, है ही, आएंगे कहां से? हाँ, आएंगे जाएंगे ये नहीं होता, ये नित्यत्वात्. सो काल परिच्छेद नहीं है. कहा नित्यत्वात् काल परिच्छेद शून्यत्वम. सो एक बात पक्की कर लो, ये अवतारवाद भी उपनिषदों का अथवा भगवद गीता का मुख्य प्रतिपाद्य अर्थ नहीं है. नहीं है. जिन्होंने अवतारवाद को ही मुख्य बना दिया है, उन्होंने ना ही उपनिषदों का गीता का तात्पर्य समझा है. अवतारवाद मुख्यवाद नहीं है. जब तत्पदार्थ का वाच्यार्थ ईश्वर का प्रतिपादन करते हैं, तो उस ईश्वर के एक एस्पेक्ट में, फॉर द रनिंग ऑफ द वर्ल्ड एंड मेंटेनिंग ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, certain things are required, where now there is that अवतारवाद comes into the picture. Okay, जो अवतारवाद का इतना ही केवल महत्व है. अवतार आएंगे वो, ये मुख्य अर्थ नहीं है. गीता is not there some sitting over there to do some bhavishyavani. Nityatvat kal parichhed shunyatvam. And then vastu parichhed shunyatvam is also not there, because sarvatmakatvat. Okay, by being the self of everything and everyone is sarvatmakatvat वस्तु परिच्छेद शून्यत्वम, ये याद रखना चाहिए. Then the third definition of akhandatvam, अपर्याय अनेक शब्द प्रकाशत्वे सति अविशिष्टत्वम akhandatvam. So there are three definitions of akhandatvam provided over here. The first definition is bheda shunyatvam, trividha bheda shunyatvam. Okay, what are those trividha bhedas? Sajatiya, vijatiya, sajatiya, swagata bheda shunyatvam. Then trividha pariched shunyatvam is also called as akhandatvam. What are the three parichedas? Desha kala vastu. Why is not there desha parichinnatvam?
Because it is vibhu.
Desha
Vibhu.
Vibhutvat. Nityatvat kala pariched shunyatvam. And sarvatmakatvat vastu pariched shunyatvam. Now, these are the first two definitions. The third definition, yadva. Yadva. Va means as if giving a vikalpa. If this is not what becomes acceptable to you, this is it. Aparyaya aneka shabda prakashatve sati. How is it? It is something that is illumined by many words, different words. Many words means different words, by different words. Okay? And those different words are not paryaya shabdas. They are not synonyms. So, paryaya aneka shabda prakashatve sati. Something that is shown through different words, but those different words are not synonyms. Why are they not synonyms? Can somebody say?
भिन्न निवृत्ति स्वामी जी.
Exactly. Very good. भिन्न प्रवृत्ति निमित्त है उनका, इसीलिए वो पर्याय नहीं है, पर्याय वाचक शब्द नहीं है. ठीक है. अपर्याय अनेक शब्द प्रकाशत्वे सति अविशिष्टत्वम is not something that is qualified. अविशिष्ट, विशेषण रहितम, avishishtvatvam akhandatvam. Okay, so this is the third definition of akhandatvam. So this akhandatvam is the tatparya vishayam of the vakyam. How did you know this is the tatparyam? Through the shadvidha linga nirnaya. Okay, this akhandatvam, tatparya vishayatvam, is the tantram. And so, therefore, what is not the tantram, tantram of for the sentence that controls how the meaning will be revealed? Samsarga or Vishishtatva is not
The tantra.
Not the tantram. What is the tantram?
Tatparyam.
Tatparya vishayatvam. What is the tatparya vishayatvam?
Akhandatvam, Swamiji.
Akhandatvam. How did you come to this akhandatvam?
The sixfold
Shadavidhalinga nirnaya. Okay, so far so clear?
Yes, Swami.
Very good. Chalo, bahut badhiya. एवं तत्वमस्यादि वाक्यजन्य अखंड परोक्ष ज्ञानाद अज्ञान निवृत्ति ही आनंदावाप्तिश्च. Now when this vakyam thus functions with all these things together, in fact, even when we speak simple sentences, this is a pot, bring me the water, so bring me water, etc. Several things go into formation of that sentence and how that sentence is actually analyzed and cognized by us. It is not simple, okay? This is not simple. No, it is not something just with Mahavakyam, there is this. With all the sentences, there is a great deal of things that run behind the cognition. Those people who are working in the software and all, we just press one this thing button and the computer comes up with everything. But behind that, in that 1 second of time, how many processes take place, Chakresh?
Ji Swamiji, very true.
Kitna? You just search for something with one word, and then everything is presented over here. Whether it is the images, videos, information, websites, everything immediately comes. But even with that immediate means, you just look at the thousands and thousands of processes that are happening at a tremendous speed. So also it is true in case of even understanding. Give me a cup of tea. So much goes. So this is not just only for Tattvanusandhanam Mahavakyam. We are looking at Tattvanusandhanam Mahavakyam. How does it function? That's a different thing. But this is how it is. So if you know how the Vakyam is going to function, now its meaning will be revealed. And meaning means this Vakyam is a Pramanam. Okay? Vakyam is a
Praman.
प्रमाण है. तो प्रमाण क्या करेगा? एक वृत्ति उत्पन्न करेगा. ठीक है? जैसे चक्षु प्रमाण है.
जी.
सामने घट पड़ा हुआ है. There is a pot in front. There is chakshu and there is adequate light. Now, how will you know the pot? So, when the Chakshur Indriya meets the pot, something happens. What happens?
Ghatakar vritti? Ghatakar vritti?
Exactly. A cognition arises. If the cognition, the Ghatakara vritti does not arise, will you know the pot?
No.
You won't know the pot. So the pramanam will create the vritti. True? And for the pramanam to create the vritti, certain conditions are required. The pot has to be there, light has to be there, the eyes have to meet the pot, so on and so forth. And then naturally what happens? The vritti arises. So also this Tattvamasi Vakyam, when you have all these things properly in the proper place, it creates a vritti. You don't have to do anything. The pramanam will do. You don't have to do anything. Therefore, this jnanam is not kartrutantram. Jnanam is vastutantram. Praman hai, prameya hai, wo vritti hoke rahegi. But now you have just all that you can do is just create those conditions in which the pramanam will be able to function properly. So even when you switch on the light in the room, what are you doing? So all that you are doing is just removing the factor which is preventing the pramanam from functioning. Correct? Andhera jo hai, that is preventing your eyes from meeting the ghata.
Yes.
And that is all you did by switching the light on. Now the knowledge, this is a pot, this is a table, this is a cloth, will take place naturally. Do you have to do anything?
No.
No. So also when the Tattvamasi Mahavakyam is there and all these things are already taken care of, then it will create the Akhandakara vritti. It will create that Brahmakara vritti. Akhanda Paroksha Jnanad. And when this vritti takes place, what happens? Ajnana nivrittihi. And that ajnana nivritti means ananda vaptishcha, is attainment of infinite joy. Okay? अज्ञान निवृत्तिश्च तदुक्तम प्रत्यग् बोधो य आभाति सोद्वयानंद लक्षणः अद्वयानंद रूपश्च प्रत्यग् बोधैकलक्षणः इति नाउ अन्योन्यतादात्म्य प्रतिपत्ति ही अहम ब्रह्म ब्रह्म अहम अस्मीति ब्रह्म एव अहम अस्मि अहम ब्रह्मास्मीति ब्रह्म एव अहम अस्मीति अखंडाकारा वृत्ति ही अन्योन्य तादात्म्य प्रतिपत्ति. What is that understanding? What is the pratipatti? Pratyaya over here. Anyonya tadatmya. Aham is Brahman, Brahman is Aham. Now presently when I say the word Chakresh, that word Chakresh means Aham. And I am Chakresh, Chakresh is me. ये जैसे होता है वैसे ही होगा. Aham Brahma. The meaning of I is Brahman and meaning of Brahman is I. Anyonyatādatmya pratipattihi. When this happens, is akhandakara vritti. Taya vrittya ajnane nivritte abrahmatva parokshatvadinam nivrittatvad. कथम निवृत्ति होती है, कैसे होती है? Because this aham is not Brahman, Brahman is paroksha. All these things, ये कहाँ गया? All is thrown to the wind. Nivrittatvad. Pratyagatmanaha akhandananda swarupa avaptihi bhavati. So now this is akhandananda praptihi. Iti shloka tatparyarthaha. So this is the prathama pariched. The first chapter of Tattvanusandhanam. Okay? स्वामी जी फिर से इसको एक बार कर दें. If you find it difficult, just go through the index. विषय अनुक्रमणिका. ओके, अनुक्रम से देखना एक एक विषय को. जहां जहां डिफिकल्टी लगे, open up the page, look at the original text, look at the commentary. If not, if that becomes difficult, look at the Hindi translation. If that doesn't happen, then come back with questions. All right, so we have completed the first chapter of Tattvanusandhanam. Now Dvitiya Pariched, we will start. Should we start it from tomorrow, or you want a break in between?
स्वामी जी, I think we should start. Break में बाकी सब चीजें fill in हो जाएंगी फिर.
ठीक है. We should start from tomorrow.
Yes, Swami.
चलो करो. ठीक है. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांतिः. शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः. ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेद विभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. ओम महादेव. Thank you all.
Thank you so much.
नमस्ते स्वामी जी.